All right. Well, here we are again. Still not canceled. Still back. Welcome back to the Chit Show. I'm one of your hosts, Josh.
Jake.
Brian.
Colton.
It's 2 out of 3 for Brian.
So far, so good. Much better.
I'm still surprised they're letting us on the internet at this point.
At this point in time, honestly, just excited to be here, excited to keep going with this and continuing. Again, we want to thank everyone who is supporting us, whether you're streaming it on Spotify or watching on YouTube. We really appreciate it either way. So we look forward to continuing to bring quality content. We've gotten a lot of support recently with people coming up to us individually and saying things positive about the podcast and how much they're enjoying it. So we're glad that we can continue to bring some enjoyment, some entertainment to y'all's days and weeks. We look forward to doing this much, much further.
Oh, yeah.
Till retirement.
Till we can quit our jobs and do this full time. Right. And at that point in time, who knows what will transpire from these. Maybe they'll go to dailies.
Ooh.
Oh.
Probably not.
Live.
That's a lot.
We take it on the road?
That's right. Maybe a golf course episode.
Oh.
I was thinking about doing like a car episode, like we went on a road trip. That would be very interesting, but super, super fun. Let's dive in. Week 3. Let's. I guess we can start with what we I guess is our opener. I guess we can coin it our opener, and just go with the chitty take of the week. So I again this week don't have anything, but I do have a question for later.
I can start. I think Domino's pizza sucks.
Ooh. That's awful.
If I could fire him, I would.
Let's have a vote right
It's
now.
called a shitty take of the week.
Yeah,
I realize
That's a good take, but let's not talk. You can't forget that garlic crust.
the crust is fine. I'll give some background here.
Okay.
We had it every single week in college when we were traveling for baseball. We got the same pizza 16 weeks straight. And so maybe it's just me. I realize I'm in the minority here, but I hate it. And to this day, I've been out of college for 6 years. If I taste their crust to this day, it makes me want to puke.
Well, I think we could start with the fact that technically you aren't the minority. It's 50-50. I get that. And I totally agree with the fact that when you have something so much consistently that it can get old very fast. When I was in college, I worked at Camp Cowboy. Go Oklahoma State Cowboys, go Pokes, and it was every weekend. And every weekend it was the same thing. We had Schlotsky's Deli for lunch every Saturday, and I haven't had it since.
Yeah.
So and that's why it's not PTSD, it's not anything like that. It's just I grew so tired of it that there's just nothing there that sounds great. And plus, if I'm going to go to a place like Schlotsky's, I'm probably going to go to a McAllister's Deli. Shout out. But at the same time, no free ads. You will be receiving a invoice from my assistant tomorrow. But then also can't beat Jason Deli soft serve. Man. That could be one. I would love to know everyone's favorite soft serve place, whether it's a McDonald's soft serve, if their machines are up and running.
Yep, it's working.
Yep, that's the thing. I would consider a Frosty soft serve.
Yeah. Comes out the soft serve machine.
Yeah. A red-headed chocolate Frosty. That'd be pretty good. I do enjoy one of those. Chick-fil-A.
Speaking of Chick-fil-A, we had that usually every lunch, and we had Domino's most dinners on travel days. Chick-fil-A never got old.
See, it's just something about it.
Never got old. That's God's chicken.
That was 6 years ago.
Yeah.
So maybe after year 7, your taste buds change. Maybe
That's
you like
true.
it again.
That's true. That's true. My brain's fully developed now.
That's true. I don't like honey buns anymore.
Oh.
Whoa.
Hot take.
If you could fire yourself.
If I could fire myself, I would. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie there for sure. Yeah, so the Domino's thing, to me, a Domino's cheese pizza. There's only 2 cheese pizzas that I really, really, really enjoy. And that would be a Costco cheese pizza and a Domino's cheese pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Now, people may say that we live in Nashville and there's a lot of good pizza places around, you know. But, you know, Midnight Oil over in the Nations, they have a good cheese pizza.
Free ad, actually.
We'll give you a free ad. They also have a frozen transfusion that is to die for. So thank you all for that. Shout out Midnight Oil. I'm not a 5 Points pizza guy.
I'm not either.
I'm not either.
No.
And that could be what some people who see as a chitty take just as a whole, because there are a lot of people here in Nashville who live
Question
and die for
going beyond that. Are we usually like a generic pizza? Do you like a deep dish, a Detroit style? What are we usually getting?
You've got to make a solid deep dish for me to be willing to take it over a New York style pizza.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong, like Jets.
Brother.
I love a good Jets.
Super Bowl winners,
You're talking to
2030.
the Detroit and me. A Jets Detroit style pizza is like my love language.
Mm-hmm.
I could eat it every day.
With the turbo crust.
Shout out Mrs. Stout. If you need to give your husband a treat, he would love a deep dish.
Oh, she knows.
Okay, she knows. She knows.
She's right there with me.
She's up there. Yeah, I get that. Of all of the fast food pizza places, though, I think Domino's is the winner for me. When I was younger, I was a Pizza Hut guy.
Yeah.
But now I don't love
Pizza
their
Hut was like kind of like you with Domino's. That's all my family ate growing up was Pizza Hut. I hate it now. Plus, I'm not sure if I see very many Pizza Huts still open.
Yeah, they've been going down.
They've been dropping like flies.
Buffet.
See,
They
I've
did
never
at the
been in a
buffet.
buffet before.
Yeah.
A Pizza Hut buffet? I've never been in one.
Really?
Yeah.
We used to have one in our hometown right across the street from our school. We used to go there all the time. Now it's a Starbucks.
Is it like a CC's?
CC's Pizza also dropping like flies. Not very many. of
CC's
those
Pizza
around.
also sucked. They were just there for show.
Well,
It was cool when you were a kid.
there's a CC's not too far from here.
There's one.
I went a couple Sundays ago.
Yeah, there's
And-
one less than a mile from me.
Didn't feel good afterwards. But it
you
was
were
good
full.
going
You
down.
were full. That's right. You were full. That's funny. I do want to, this episode, I am going to be gradually throwing out tweets from the former running back Le'Veon Bell. And since we said something about Chick-fil-A just a second ago, I'd like to at least go into one of the tweets that he posted. I don't remember when it was posted. It just was posted. And he said, and I quote, "Hear me out. A food truck that sells chicken sandwiches, I could park next to a Chick-fil-A and it'll only be open on Sundays. I'll call it Side Chick." Okay? I will say Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it, is gold. It used to be my news source.
Still is my
Still
news
is,
source.
Still is.
I still
Still
use
is.
it very heavily, about 75% of the time. Most of my information comes strictly from X or Twitter.
I agree.
Yeah.
And every time I think I want to get off social media, it pulls me right back in.
Yeah.
People are funny, man. People are really funny.
The things that people put on the internet is actually quite wild.
It's astounding.
You know, some may say people talk about BPDs on the internet. It's like, why would you do such a thing?
Some would say that.
That's absolutely crazy.
The amount of
Hadn't heard-
viral clips after episode 1, my notifications were blowing up.
So okay, that's a good shitty take. Honestly, I don't.
I think that's a pretty good one.
It's a pretty awful one. Yeah.
That's what they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a shitty take. I realize I'm in the 1% here.
We
1%.
shouldn't have got it week 1 though.
I still ate it. It was still
ate it
good.
week
You know what I
1.
liked? The chicken bacon.
Yeah,
It
chicken
was
bacon
like
good.
different. You know, I'm so used to just the pepperoni
Yeah.
Domino's. If you switch it up on me, maybe I could get back into it. But I'm still standing by it. Not my favorite.
yeah. Well, what's new in the sports world?
It is such a horrible month.
Right. Yeah.
Nothing's going on. I'm a huge baseball fan, but we're still in like the lull before the playoffs get here.
We're not in October.
The NFL and college football are just like creeping up, but they're not here yet. And it's just, we want it so bad.
We're right around the corner.
We're right around the corner.
Close. There's a little golf
there.
on.
A little bit of golf.
Scotty just out here being Scotty.
Scotty doing Scotty things. Just, it's funny because on Thursday night, I was talking to a friend of mine, and I saw that, I think it was McIntyre was in the lead, and he was something crazy, like 14 under, and Scotty ended up finishing 9 under, and I said, he's probably still absolutely crapping his pants, thinking that he's still got to go through the whole weekend with Scotty on his back.
Scotty was still the favorite at that point too, by the way,
which
on
is
the odds boards.
Absolutely nuts. Like literally the number 1 golfer in the world.
And he won.
And he won. And he proved
he
it.
did.
He proved it.
It was a good bet.
The chip in on 17, my gosh.
I want to say he was plus 250 to start this week as we go into the Tour Championship, which sounds so stupid. And I think it's a bad bet not to bet it.
Why wouldn't you?
Hammer it.
Why wouldn't you? He would. I think they said he would be the first player to win back-to-back Tour Championships, which is wild to see that that's a stat. Knowing that Tiger Woods, the greatest of all time, never did that, which is wild.
Yeah,
but we won't have to go into that debate right now. I think that's a couple years down the road on whether Scotty will surpass.
He's got some years to go.
He's got
to sustain this for years.
Few years. Will that be the Michael and Jordan?
The who?
Talk.
The Michael and Jordan.
Michael and Jordan.
Oh, the LeBron and Michael conversation.
Then we just leave Jordan.
Michael James.
I was just trying to think of a good basketball player whose name started with Jordan.
Jordan Michael? No.
Anybody?
Jordan
Poole.
Jordan
Poole. Good basketball player. Not good at fighting. Not good at fighting, but
True.
Him and Draymond.
Draymond Green.
I love Draymond.
Yeah.
Go Green.
Go Green.
When he a tight end? He was a tight end.
No, that was a fake. He suited up for one practice. He looked.
I mean, he
looked the
big
part
enough,
though.
Yeah. I mean, he
He's
looked
a big
legit.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't seen any, preseason. I hadn't watched much preseason football. Just being busy, but at bowling on Monday, they were playing. I think it was Bucks Bengals. Sounds right.
Commanders Bengals.
Commanders.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bucks.
Jaden Daniels is looking good.
Doesn't look like
season form.
Yeah, he's in good form. I don't really see what they're going to refer to as the sophomore slump.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, he played one drive and they scored in 4 plays.
Yeah.
Against the Bengals starting defense.
Yeah, they could have done better though. Could have been 3 plays.
Could have been 3 plays, but I mean,
yeah, they say like the sophomore slump for him is because they had like the easiest schedule last year in the league, and this year they have like the toughest. So
yeah,
could be. Yeah. I mean, he's a baller. I mean, if dude's gonna ball, if he's gonna
great.
Ball. So it'll be a fun season.
When you get your starting quarterback in preseason, taking on hits and going into the end zone like a running back, I think you're set. I think you're pretty set.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if he can stay healthy, sky's the limit.
Yeah. Their backups didn't do anything after that.
No.
Okay. Talking quarterbacks, what quarterback do we think will have a terrible year?
Aaron Rodgers.
I figured that was coming.
Yeah.
I think he's announced he's retired. I think this will just be his farewell tour.
Which would mean that he probably wouldn't have a terrible year.
I doubt he balls out. I think he'll have a average okay year, which will be a bad year for him.
Okay.
JJ McCarthy.
I was gonna say that.
Okay.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I would say JJ or Daniel Jones.
I feel bad even saying Daniel Jones. He shouldn't be playing anyway.
Poor
everyone
Anthony
just.
Richardson.
I wanted to come up with one that some people think are going to be good. I don't know if anyone thinks Daniel Jones is going to be good.
Yeah. I don't think Cam Ward is going to be good this year.
I wanted to say that, but I think we talked
ball.
about this last week. I think he's going to be fine, and the team's not going to be great. So I want to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Being a Titans fan, I know we're going to suck this year. I've accepted that. I don't think he's going to have the year that most Titans fans think he's going to have.
Sure.
No, well, they all expect him to be Mahomes.
I think that
They think he's the
they're
next
gonna
coming
think
Mahomes.
Yeah, they think he's going to ball out. I don't think he's going to ball out.
If they think he's going to be Jaden Daniels rookie year, then
What I fear is that the Titans do the same thing they do every year, or every time we get a decent quarterback, they don't ball out, and they abandon ship and try to figure out what's next.
draft a new quarterback.
Yeah, instead of
Draft
trying to
somebody
develop
else.
somebody.
Unless Arch Manning is alive or out, then maybe.
We've talked a lot about him. Still looking at those deals that he's getting, and it is still absolutely wild. It's
Yeah.
absolutely wild.
He's
to
making
me.
more as a 21-year-old than I'll make my entire working career, probably.
Did y'all see what he said when he was asked about Archie?
No.
So a reporter asked him. He said, "What was that about what your granddad said? About you staying?" And he was like, "I don't know where he got that from." He said he texted me later and said he apologized. So
That's funny.
which he's kind of messing up the negotiating.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's probably his side because he can negotiate it next year and just stay, not
Also
go to the
true.
draft.
Yeah.
I would stay at least another year.
Well, so I want to see how this year goes. If he balls out and they win a natty, wouldn't you leave?
Well, it depends on who's the number one overall pick.
I guess it'd be money. Yeah, that's true too. Money aside, though, do you you win a natty, you do everything you need to do in college. You're gonna be the number one pick. You probably leave.
It would depend on who the number one overall pick is.
Yeah.
I guess he'll have that luxury to nitpick
could pull an Eli-
because he has
Eli.
another year.
Yeah.
Good pull, Eli.
Some guys don't have that luxury, but yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you're right. He'd be like his uncle. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, I would say I think I'm on board with JJ McCarthy. I think to me, one bad prayer under the goalpost, terrible game. Terrible game. He's over there. He's in the zone. He's praying, and field goal. The kicker's out there practicing, and it doinks off the thing and distracts him, and then all of a sudden, all he's hearing is doink in his mind, and he's out there throwing picks left and right. So who knows? He's got a team. Hopefully,
He won't have Jordan Addison for 3 games. First 3 games.
Yeah.
I don't know who they have behind Jordan. Couldn't tell you.
Jay Jettis.
Well, he's ahead of Jordan, but
That's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to stay out of this conversation because I'm so anti-Michigan anything. So I just hate JJ McCarthy. But I also don't see him as a great NFL quarterback.
Jake's not a fan of the big house.
Hate.
Hates him.
So who
I
do
just
we-
dislike him. But
Who do we see having a blowout season?
The NFL?
Blowout season. Gosh,
give me Joey B again.
Love.
Should have won MVP last year.
Love. I think Justin Herbert could explode. I don't like Jim Harbaugh either, but I do think the Chargers could be really good.
that's one that people don't talk about often.
Yeah.
Is Herbert? Yeah.
He's also isn't he dating someone famous now? I just saw
No,
this
he said
yesterday and I
they
forgot her
weren't
name.
dating.
No.
He said, yeah, we were together at a chess tournament. They played chess together or something.
Sure.
But that was his
Chess.
excuse. But
Please note that we do have a chessboard here that was actually gifted to me by my grandfather. He willed that to me when he passed, and now it is just a perfect table staple because I don't play chess. I know how to play, but I don't play.
I couldn't tell you how to play.
Some pods play checkers. We play chess, I guess.
That's right.
Hey.
That's right. And everything I do, everyone else is playing checkers. I'm playing chess. I'm always thinking a couple moves ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Stay ready so we don't have to get ready.
I like that.
Always. Blowout year. I could see, and Jake's gonna love this. I could see Jared Goff having a good year.
He had a good year last year.
He
too,
did have
though.
a good year last year. I could see it again. And mind you, I did draft him in one of my fantasy football leagues, so I am obviously hoping that he has a good year.
For me,
exceptional year, but-
for me, Lions fans' perspective on that, I don't even know if it's so much him. The offense is nasty. If he can just get the ball to people, I think Jahmyr Gibbs might be the best running back in the NFL at the end of the year. I think
Yeah, they said they're going to put him in the slot.
he's disgusting. Everyone was so pissed when the Lions drafted him 12th overall a couple years ago, And now he's probably the best player in that draft.
Hey, he's a game changer.
Yeah.
He's nasty out the backfield. He's nasty catching balls out the backfield. Doesn't matter. I think he might be the best running back in the NFL at the end of the year.
Now, y'all, do the Lions still have former Bears running back Demo?
Yep.
Dave Montgomery. Okay.
Might be the best
Yeah,
one too.
that's
in
what
the
they're
NFL.
saying. They're saying they're going to put
And
Montgomery.
Demo's a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going to be RB1. Gibbs going to be in the slot.
Yeah. And then you got
It's going to be nasty.
That will be
Amon-Ra.
nasty.
You got Jameson Williams. Their offense, Laporta.
Laporta.
Sam.
I mean,
So JG,
all the weapons
like,
are there.
Jared Goff, all he has to do is get the ball to them and not make stupid throws. And sure, he'll have a blowout year again.
That was an easy pick for me. I just was like, okay, he should.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
There's one
Cop
quarterback
out.
I got in mind that piggybacks off your comment from last week. Baker Mayfield.
Baker.
He's out of the limelight, and I think a lot of pressure's off of him.
Mhm.
And he had a decent season last year.
It's true. They also got see gods.
So I can see him having a pretty solid season.
Yeah.
A good blowout
a good
season.
receiver core.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Baker.
They got Bucky Irvin.
Yeah.
He can run.
He can run.
Lucky.
Like he stole something for real.
That rookie receiver they have.
From Ohio State.
Mm-hmm.
Ibuka?
I'm not going to, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
wasn't
wasn't
going
going
to
to try
try
to say his name, but
Amika Ibuka?
Emeka Egbuka.
Dog. I don't like Ohio State, but he's a dog.
Yeah,
I think
he's a
just,
dog.
you know.
Receiver 2. You still have Chris Godwin. I think is still going to miss 4 games to start. But,
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans,
That's
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Just talk about a
Year
dog.
after year.
Yeah.
Consistent.
Like, and we knew that him coming out of A&M.
Mm-hmm.
It was just, that mind you, he had Johnny football. But
It's year 11 for him.
Man,
That's
I miss
year
Johnny
11.
football.
Crazy. We're getting old.
we are getting old.
He's like, I think he's 31, 32.
Yeah,
Wow.
that sounds right.
It's going to be a real fun season.
We're almost there.
We're there, guys.
Yeah.
Do the
Football-
Bengals miss the playoffs for the 3rd year in a row?
No.
I mean, I feel like,
Well, injury dependent.
They just don't
Their
have a
defense isn't
defense
great
still.
either. Yeah.
Yeah, their
Still.
defense is struggling.
I mean, Burrow had one of the greatest
No, you're right.
seasons ever statistically.
The AFC's good too. It's
Yeah.
tough.
Well, the thing is, they struggle at the start of the season every year. But so it'll be pretty obvious that they're struggling right now in preseason. And after that game the other night, their O-line was just terrible.
Yeah.
Burrow spent most of the game, and he was only in there for a few drives, but he spent most of those drives on his back or
Yeah.
running for his life.
Yeah, he got tore up.
Yeah. So
The AFC's tough because you almost have 3 guaranteed. You can argue on this, of course, but 3
Lots.
guaranteed division winners already. Like I think Baltimore, I think Buffalo, and Kansas City are winning their division.
yeah.
And then you have the South, which is probably Houston. But I guess you
That's
never
pretty
know.
much a lock.
Yeah. So like,
If Stroud stays healthy.
so after that, who do you have? The Chargers, maybe. Bengals. Are the Steelers going to be any good? Maybe.
Hey,
They always seem to sneak in, so maybe. And then, yeah, Bengals, Chargers.
did they even
Steelers?
draft a quarterback this
Who?
The Steelers. Did they even draft a backup?
Will Howard.
Yeah, Will Howard, late, but I don't think that was ever going to be a starter year 1.
No, but the thing is, like, are they even thinking of long term? Like, why do you not go get a?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't know how Will Howard's going to be in the NFL, but why you not go get a better quarterback?
They should have just kept Fields and let him sit behind Rodgers this year.
They're probably looking at it as like,
Or they just
I look
draft
at Will
him.
Howard and I think Kansas State Will Howard. I think he was okay. He was good. But then I think it'd be like transferring. And then Will Howard at Ohio State is a much different quarterback than at Kansas State. Mind you, he did have more weapons.
All the weapons.
I believe that if you surround him with a team, I think that he will be. He's a good quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, they just don't do a good job of developing quarterbacks, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're almost as bad as how I felt like Matt Eberflus was
Yeah,
with developing quarterbacks. Like,
I mean, they're going to go 9-8 every year, regardless of who's quarterback.
Yeah,
But
like how do
so
you
annoying.
have Mitch Trubisky, Justin Fields, and Caleb Williams, but you're not just absolutely crushing it, which is probably why they fired him. Shout out management. We appreciate you doing that, and looking forward to seeing what this season brings. Could be a sleeper team.
Yeah, Caleb Williams might be a good answer to a breakout quarterback.
Yeah.
Could be. As long as his nail lady's in town, like I said, week 1.
Yeah.
If she's in town and he's got a fresh Manny, yeah, I had to think about manicure versus pedicure. And not really in that realm.
He probably gets both.
He probably gets both.
He definitely does.
I've only ever had one pedicure. It was actually with a couple guys here. And worst experience of my life.
It was fun to watch.
You know how they say, like, if you ever, like, the best way to, like, boil a frog is just, like, to, like, put it in the water and then, like, gradually increase the temperature because they can't tell, and then they'll just die. That was my feet, okay? The water started off lukewarm, and it got warmer, and then all of a sudden it was scalding hot to where I couldn't keep my feet in there. And she had no idea until I had to pull my feet out of the water. Luckily, I'm not a frog and could tell. Otherwise, I would.
Josh was dying.
I would have probably 3rd-degree burns on my feet. So if anyone wants to drop in the comments a good place for a male such as myself to get a decent pedicure, I'd go back. It was very, very relaxing. I'm not a feet person, so I don't touch feet. So the people who do that, more power to you. More power to you.
This road's going to come up more than once. It already has, but don't get a pedicure off Charlotte. Don't do anything but go. You can go to church off Charlotte, but don't do anything else.
I lived off Charlotte.
I did not.
Nope.
How was that experience?
I lived off. I lived off Charlotte Avenue, not Charlotte
Avenue's
Pike.
a little different.
Same road,
Yeah.
but different size of town. Yeah. Charlotte Avenue just seems better for some reason.
Charlotte Pike.
Is it when you cross over White Bridge? Is that when it switches?
Pretty
Or is it a
much.
little before that? It's got to be before that because like Twilight is a Charlotte Pike restaurant. It's not a Charlotte Ave. I don't care what the actual road says. That's a Charlotte Pike restaurant.
Well,
Shout out Twilight, though.
shout out Twilight.
No, in a good way. Gritty.
Charlotte, I think it's 50-50. Quality of food, quality atmosphere. Definitely a Charlotte Ave.
Yeah.
The people that go in there, though.
Grittiness of the crowd.
I feel like it starts at what's that place called? Where Honest is.
Illinois.
Illinois.
Yeah, Illinois. I feel like that's where it
Right
starts.
there. All right. Maybe I did live on Charlotte Pike.
Yeah, I guess, technically you were right there over where
I was on the cutoff.
the double
Yeah.
dogs used to be.
You were
I
within
can't
a half
believe that's
mile
gone.
radius.
That double dogs just. I used to
dude.
live there, dude.
Now there's
Every
only one, and the
weekend.
one on 21st.
I know.
I mean, every Sunday, Double Dogs is just
Yeah,
the
dude.
spot. I mean, it's packed out
Absolutely.
every Sunday.
There's
And
the,
even on
it was the
Saturdays.
Eagles bar too.
Oh yeah,
One of my good buddies, Nationals and Eagles fan, and so like when they made their run, when they lost to the Chiefs a few years ago in the Super Bowl, but that whole playoff run, I would just go bandwagon with them just because it was fun. Lions weren't in the playoffs that year, and that place was bumping.
Rest in peace to a good one.
Free ad,
Yeah.
Charlotte Avenue, Double Dogs.
Yeah, free ad.
Maybe we'll get enough ad money that we can open you back up.
Maybe. Let us know.
Double
Let us know
Dogs.
what it takes. Speaking of opening things up, and I was thinking this kind of caters to our Nashville listeners a little bit more. It's just the fact that like the Red Bicycle over in the Nations still has not opened up from their fire.
Dude,
Are they ever going to open back?
I don't think so.
it looks fine.
It looks like it. Like you can still see some of like the smoke damage from the outside, but like I don't know how bad that fire was. Obviously, it was bad enough for them to close, but like that building is in a great spot.
Such
on
prime real
51st
estate.
If you like can afford to buy it, maybe
well, Jordan Rogers owns it. Somebody just get a hold of him. Just, if anybody knows Jordan Rogers, tell him to get it open.
It's a good point.
not that hard, Jordan. Maybe
Just
you
get some
were
of that SEC
maybe you were
network
in that
money.
debate on whether you're better than Michael. I don't know.
Jordan Rogers.
Jordan Rogers. Michael Jordan,
Good quarterback.
who was the better basketball player of all time. Oh man. Well, I do want to talk a little tennis. Not much, just because like we have a few tennis listeners who brought up that they want to hear about other sports. So it's more of a pop culture kind of entertainment / sports thing. So for our tennis people, Carlos Alcaraz is, I don't know what number he is, but he's up in the top 5. But there's some really, really good male tennis players out there right now. So you're looking at guys who are going to be referred to, later in life as Roger Federer or Novak Djokovic, guys like that. But Carlos Alcaraz, and I believe her name is
Serena Williams.
Serena Williams. Yes, they were seen out. Serena, mother of I think 3 or 4, I don't know how many kids she has with a husband. They were seen out and have been known to. No, it was. Gosh, I think her name was. It's like Emma
Ratajkowski.
Yeah, something like that.
Something along those lines. Let me pull it up. I looked it up earlier as I was sitting around waiting for my chicken quesadilla from 51st Deli. A lot of Nashville shout outs
free
today.
Yeah.
We've
And
talked
most of
about
those
a
are
lot
on
of
51st
A lot
Ave.
of these places are on
Midnight
51st.
Oil, 51st Deli, Red Bicycle.
Yes. Oh, Emma Raducanu.
That is not who I thought it was.
Yeah, not
Okay,
me.
she's British. I think she was born in 03. So she's 22. She's young. I know.
03?
Crazy. But I guess they played doubles together. They just lost recently. But apparently they had been seen off of the court. And so now they are calling them Radicalized. So like it's like, what when 2 famous people get together and they're like, oh, Brad Jelena or whatever. I can't think of another one, but I know that there's
more.
J-Lo, who did J-Lo have one? Jennifer Lopez. Shout out. Free ad.
She has her own.
Free ad. But anyways, they've been seen. So like it's like threatening like super buds. It's just like, okay, they're going to be a dynamic duo on the court, a dynamic duo off the court. Tennis is one of those sports that I can watch. I understand it very well. Don't know very much difference between, clay courts and all the other courts that they have. I do know, Wimbledon very well, and then they have an Open and a U.S. Open. It's kind of very similar to golf.
Very similar to golf, where they have majors.
They have majors.
And they have other tournaments, but
Yeah.
no one really pays attention to the other tournaments.
Yeah, and so shout out that. I don't know much about that. If you know anything about this new relationship that's blooming on the court or off the court, let us know. Let us know more about it. Also, continue to send suggestions on things y'all want us to bring up and talk about. We love to hear from you all, and we'll bring up whatever we can about it, even if we don't know much about it. But shout out tennis. I was a champion at tennis once.
Were you?
Yep.
Really?
Yeah. If I can find my Wii, I'll pull up my stats.
I was a pro.
and get them to y'all. Not good at Wii golf.
Did
but
you guys
I'm
get
also
to?
not good
Did
at
you
golf
guys?
in real life?
So I was gonna say, did you guys get to pro in all the Wii sports?
No. I don't think
Bowling?
I made it past rookie.
Bowling, I
Bowling.
did. Tennis, I did. Baseball was hard to get to pro. I think I eventually did in what was I missing? Golf. It took a while though, and that was more of my adulthood, not when I was a kid, because I didn't care when I was a kid. Wii golf's kind of fun.
We should get a Wii.
We should get a
We
Wii.
should get a Wii and
Bring
don't
the
just
Myrtle.
do nothing but
A Wii episode
yeah.
where we compete with each other for a trophy.
You remember bowling and Wii? You get that special ball.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Had a little more slide on it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm.
There's always 3 clicks over.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah. You could
Little
you could,
spin.
you could easily
I'd do a
get
little-
that.
Flick of the wrist.
Have y'all seen on? I think it's ESPNU, maybe
No.
where or something. It's might not even you.
ESPN the Ultra.
8.
8 maybe.
Yeah.
There's air guitar.
That had to have been ESPN 8, the Ocho.
Yeah.
Which is so funny. They made that a real thing. Dodgeball is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Honestly.
And then there's some other sport I saw in there. We're at this time where there's no sports, so a lot of
on the
restaurants
Ocho, were you talking about just tag or all these other things that are?
I didn't know this stuff was. I didn't know there was a air guitar
Competitive tag is
competition.
wild. Like those parkour.
Yeah, I've seen some of that. There was another one they were doing, and I was like, "This is a."
Isn't there a slapping, like a literal face
Oh,
slapping
yeah.
competition?
Those
Slap
are
boxing,
wild.
yeah.
I love catching
videos
those
are
clips on
wild.
social media.
Whew.
Yeah.
The slow-mo ones, you seen those? Those are crazy.
People talk about how crazy like rugby players are and like how like mentally like they are just like absolutely just different.
Yeah.
I think people who are in that competitive slap
boxing.
that is wild.
Yeah.
To eat a slap like that or to not. More often than not.
Yeah.
But to just be able to just like just sit there and know that you're just about to get absolutely slapped. It's not boxing. Because boxing, you get in there, you're like, all right, I can throw my hands back or I can block.
You gotta wait.
Float like a butterfly,
Or just-
sting
just
like a
literally
bee.
trying to, my gosh. And people get knocked out cold from a slap is wild to me.
Yeah.
Big old boys on there.
Yeah. Talk about CTE. You're saying you're just taking like mouth guard or not, you were getting just absolutely robbed.
Mm-hmm.
To get dazed by a slap, that's crazy.
Yeah.
It's a mean slap.
It's one of those things you saw it coming. Like boxing, you might get caught with a left hook that you didn't see coming. It's usually how you get KO'd, but you're anticipating getting slapped, and one moment you're awake, next moment you're not.
Yeah. Don't know where you are or your name. I saw one where this girl's nose was just absolutely just obliterated. And then they called for a review to see like, I'm like, that lady's hand was wide open. Like there was nothing illegal about that slap. She just absolutely slapped the shit out of her.
I think what would get me is that anticipation when they're lining up their slap.
Yeah.
And they're just,
Yeah, not happening.
yeah.
Count me out.
I think I would have to be the first person to slap because when they go, I'm like, tap.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Yeah, let me slap you first, and then I'm conceding immediately. Let me get mine, and then you can go ahead and take the dub.
Yeah, either I knock you out or we're done.
Yeah. If I don't get you on the first go round, it ain't meant to be. Not meant to be. I will say this is something that I think we might have talked about in the group chat or somebody brought up, but this is a concept that is wild, and as adults we shouldn't have to think about. But like, what's the acceptable amount of pee, or what's the acceptable age to pee yourself? In reality, there after you're not a child anymore, there's no acceptable
Unless you're like
age
80.
unless you're old. You know, babies or old
Not
people.
20.
At the start and the end, not in the middle.
Not yeah, exactly. Alpha and Omega, nothing in between.
He's not even in the middle.
Not even like a little pee.
Okay, a little dribble is fine.
dribble.
But if
Not
it
even-
shows, it's too much.
Yeah. Well, like, what if it's one of those gotta pee really bad, sneeze, achoo,
No.
a little sprinkle.
No, I've never sneezed and peed a little. Now sneezed and pooped a little. Different story. Now, take it from someone who has pooped himself a little bit. There is an acceptable age for that. Okay. It happens. You're in the car. You're stuck in traffic. Stomach's just a rumbling. You gotta go. You get home and then it's just like you're turtling. You're like, oh my gosh, just a little bit. Now you gotta clean yourself up, obviously. But it just
Do you wash those? Do you wash your undies or do you just
Absolutely.
throw them in the trash?
no. Well, yeah. You, depending on the level, for sure, for sure. Sometimes you trust a fart.
That's a scary one.
That
Those are the
is a
scary ones.
one.
Like
That's
if
a scary
I fart and then I poop myself a little bit, I know that this trip to the bathroom is going to be not fun. Like that's just there's just no solidarity in it. There's no, it's just all liquid. You know.
Yeah.
But I bring that up because I also want to read another tweet from Le'Veon Bell.
Sure.
This tweet talks about him being on the toilet, and this one was actually quite funny. It also has to do with illegal drug in some states, not all, but he said, "Yeah, I'm so done with edibles. I was on the toilet trying to put my seatbelt on." Le'Veon Bell,
Never
stay
change.
original, don't change.
Never change, brother.
Stay you. But then he also said something else about poop, but this is about birds, and we can talk about bird poop in a second too, because that's another one. Every time a bird poops in my car, I eat a plate of wings on my front porch to show them what I am capable of. Okay? Now, that is diabolical.
That's savage.
I don't think birds are real, which is also something that we'll talk
Facts.
about here coming up soon in upcoming episodes. I do want to bring up conspiracy
Facts.
theories to talk about. And then I think we will have a couple call outs. We'll do a couple call outs and reach out to some people who have some pretty good ones that I've heard.
I have a pushback, but I can save it on some of them.
Yeah, there's
Some birds aren't, maybe not real. Maybe.
Yeah. Oh,
But
some
some definitely are.
Pigeons?
pigeons.
I don't know about pigeons.
Hell no.
Pigeons,
They're definitely robots.
crows.
Those are government birds.
Yeah, they're AIs. They were the original AIs.
They're watching us.
Mm-hmm.
Big Brother's always watching. Telling you, birds
He's watching us
everywhere,
right now.
everywhere you are. Big Brother's watching. But bird poop, absolutely disgusting. I've never been pooped on by a bird. Have y'all?
No, close. Like my backpack did one time walking to school or walking to class in college, which is, it's almost, you can't think about it because like if you're just walking outside, you can't think that you could get pooped on at any time, but you could. Scary thought.
Almost by a seagull.
But I also had a pet bird. It was
You would. I know we talked a little bit about
Pet
cat
bird.
guys. We're not even going to get into bird
Guys is
But go, please
awful.
continue, Brian. Enhance. You had a bird.
Had a
What was
bird. It was-
his name?
they them.
lemonade.
Very, very gender fluid.
Lemonade could have been whatever they wanted.
Yeah, it was a yellow cockatoo.
Cockatoo.
Love a good cockatoo.
Sick name though.
You love a good cockatoo, don't you? Yeah, you do.
Not just one or two.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was on my shoulder. And it just pooped on my shoulder.
That's a different story.
That's a different. It still got. I still got pooped on by a
You
bird.
did.
Yeah, by
But
your own bird.
That was
By my
your
own
own.
That bird did not respect you.
No.
Did not. Definitely did not. But yeah, maybe lemonade. Rest in peace.
Are you in talks of getting another bird?
No, my fiance doesn't want a bird.
Good for her.
I definitely have tried.
Did you
Go
bring? You
Samantha.
brought that up.
I brought it up.
Okay.
She says no birds. Birds are weird creatures to have.
They are.
I'm
I'm gonna
Agreed.
take
That's a-
Sam's side on this one. Yeah.
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 And I had to rethink my life. But
Yeah. That's okay.
I'm still trying to get a bird. They're cool. What other pet can you teach to talk?
Yeah. I don't know if I want my pet to talk.
None of
That's
them.
not why
I don't
they're
want
there.
any of my pets to talk.
I want my
What do you-
bird.
I mean,
Unless
what do you
it's-
do
unless
with
it's a
it?
snake.
I
And
wish
then wanted to
I
say,
wish I could have my dog talk to me like once ever, so I can like actually know like, hey, what do you
Dude.
like? What do you dislike?
What do you do during the day?
Yeah.
That's-
Like, how cool would it be to where when you have house guests you don't want and you just say something to your bird and your bird says, "Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out."
Do cockatoos talk though? I thought that was a parrot thing.
I think you can get a cockatoo to talk.
Brian had a bird that he thought could talk to him.
He was on the edibles. He was on the edibles.
He was on those edibles, the same ones as Le'Veon Bell.
Probably had a couple days where I thought it did talk, apparently.
Okay. What's your imaginary friend's name?
We will talk about that off camera.
Oh, okay. I just feel like birds you think can talk, you might as well probably have one of those imaginary friends too. Never had one of those. And I didn't really understand that. I don't understand it.
I still don't understand that. I think people who had imaginary friends are weird. And I'm pretty sure if you know someone that had an imaginary friend, you can look up on the internet where they are right now. Not anywhere famous or famous for the wrong thing.
True. Yeah. True. And maybe it's a social thing. I know, a lot of people say the kids who have imaginary friends aren't in areas, don't live in areas where they can be, super social. They don't have a lot of kids around them, and things like that. So it's it's different. We're not judging. We're just questioning your decisions. Yeah. If you're a child, have fun. Do whatever you want. If you're listening, you shouldn't be, but this is 18 and plus. So.
Yeah. Can we talk about how soft kids are nowadays? Or is that they don't make them like they used to?
I would agree.
I agree.
And I think I'm thinking. I think we all probably think of that from the sports world.
It's got to be.
Yeah. It's sports were a lot tougher back then.
It's not really. I don't think it's the coach's faults either. It's like they can't do what they used to do there because they'll get canceled or yelled at, or the parents will bitch at
We had a
them.
middle school coach. He was he was probably late 50s. Goatee, just old school as could be. This dude suited up in pads one practice because he was mad. Suited up in pads and got on the D line and straight up just smoking dudes.
Nowadays, you'd have
He'd be on
Karens and Toms out there just
He'd be on
Tom's just catching on.
Shout out Coach Wilson.
ripping people up. You couldn't do that nowadays.
No. I mean, I had a coach call a whole team a bunch of. I would say that off. I don't know if I can say that on.
You can censor it.
Oh yeah, I can. I forgot. I can't censor it. We're good, ready. Just tell me when you're gonna say it.
He called us a bunch. And
that's what I thought you were gonna say. Yeah.
I had 2 words come to mind.
Yeah, there was. Yeah.
Right after a game, granted we were playing like a bunch of them, but just get out of my face. You guys are playing like a bunch of them, and I think I'm still friends with some of those players, and we talk about today how that shaped us.
Yeah,
like,
You
say it now, the kids they're crying to mama, and they go sit and they now have quiet rooms and everything where they go and safe places and give them blankies and
my wife and I are firm believers that we need to bring bullying back a little bit.
Yes.
Thank you. I needed someone else to say it, so I didn't say it because people believe that I am still a bully. But
I'm not saying to the point of there's bad spots you can get to in bullying.
There's bad bullying and there's good bullying.
Yeah.
We need some good bullies, man.
Yeah.
We do need some good bullies, i.e., look at me.
But
some people need to be told when they're being idiots.
And I think it's just society, how it is. We try to correct things and just sometimes overcorrect things. I think that bullying did get to a point where it was bad.
Yeah.
But we didn't need to eliminate all of bullying. Just some of it.
Yeah. Like in high school, I was a bully, but I was also friends with everyone. I still made friends with kids who were bullied, and I still bullied kids. I was that happy medium.
Yeah.
It was just I told people what I thought they needed to hear sometimes, and it was sometimes more harsh than some people would deem appropriate. But I think if we brought back good bullying, it would really kind of change and shape kids into being not as soft as they are. I think that society has definitely changed the way that we treat and prepare kids for the future. Because I think a lot of things like that, it's these are why kids aren't prepared for things when things
Life
come
gets
up,
hard.
when life gets hard.
Yeah.
It's I've been babied my entire life, and so when I finally hit the real world, I don't know how to respond. I don't know how to react, and
some of it's just literally honesty too. People are scared to tell the truth these days.
Yeah.
you can't handle the truth.
Yeah, truth hurts, and I guess we're just not in the business of hurting feelings in the world.
Have you been
nowadays.
around those people that are just so overly positive and happy that it makes you so mad?
Yes.
And I would call myself a nice person. I think I'm
Jack's a
nice
nice
to
guy.
everybody.
Yeah.
But
Nice fellow.
I cannot stand someone that's just
Here's a poll.
100% of the time positive.
Here's a poll. Rank us in niceness.
Josh is 4.
I'm 4.
You're definitely 4.
So don't feel bad if you like. I'm like, I can't put Josh. We are definitely going ahead to put me down as a 4. But I would love to see how you rank these guys.
What are we ranking as niceness?
I don't know. I'm not nice.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I think I think it's a toss up between us 3. I think
I don't think it matters. I think we just needed to know who 4 was.
Yeah, I think everybody knows who 4 is.
Perfect.
We need to know who number 3 is. Because 1 and 2 could be interchangeable.
1 or 2 definitely could be interchangeable. 3 though, I don't know.
That's tough.
I don't know.
No, I think I know my 3.
I know my 3.
So
Is it me? Everyone's looking at me.
everyone's looking over at Jake.
Not
Jake is
Jake.
not my 3. My 3 would be Colton.
Yeah, that's my 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I put Brian at 2 and then Jake at 1. That is my
Yeah, I like
ranks of
that.
niceness.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like that. I mean, thank you, but I don't.
Quit being humble.
I need to get better. I don't need to be the number 1 nicest.
Just as
out
us
of the 4.
Yeah, I know. It's
Just start bullying a couple people.
Yeah.
yeah, but bring back a couple. I want to see you bully a couple kids soon.
Yeah. We're moving into a neighborhood soon. I'll start bullying the kids walking to school.
Absolutely. Get off my lawn. Pull up your pants.
Are people still sagging pants these
Saw someone
days?
sagging on.
They're
Really?
not going to be
On
doing that
Monday.
in Jake's
On Monday.
neighborhood.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't think it was a thing anymore until I saw that.
I'm like, pull your pants over your butt. Imagine if you accidentally poop yourself a little bit. I can see that. Just think of it that way. Or poop stains in your undies.
Yeah. I mean, I thought sagging stopped when skinny jeans started. It's
No,
kind of
they-
hard to
It's another
sag
thing you
skinny
need to.
jeans.
It was still
we need to make fun of those kids
being
too.
done.
It needs to stop.
Now I got a pair of tight jeans. I used to wear them. They had some holes in the knees. Don't know where they are. Thought I was cool for a little bit, trying to be really Nashville, and realized that that's not really me. So we got rid of them.
That's fair.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I actually ripped them and then made them into jorts because that is definitely more me.
We're back.
Yeah.
We are back.
Bring back
Jorts, cowboy
jorts.
boots, and a hoodie. Ideal hangover fit on a Sunday in college.
I miss those. Sundays.
Catch me at Firehouse Subs or Whataburger, just trying to get some sustenance in me. Just, yeah.
I miss those Sundays when you, at least how it was set up in our college house, is me and we had 6 guys total. So it was a little chaotic.
6-man.
But you'd walk down the stairs and it was always fun seeing what order you woke up in. And then you just sit there for 5 hours and talk about what happened the night before.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Oh man, I miss that.
I don't think I can have a day like that now.
Oh no.
No, wait till Myrtle Beach, baby.
Oh yeah.
Dirty Myrtle.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I think it'll be 2 episodes from now. We'll do a Brian Batch
Recap.
recap. We will open that, and with if it's a censored or X-rated, we'll open with a discretion. Viewer discretion is advised. So, but I'm excited about that. That will be fun.
Went to one of the trashiest cities in the world, and I say that as a compliment.
Dirty
I can't
Myrtle.
wait.
Dirty Myrtle.
That's right. DERTY.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what.
Anything else?
I think we covered a lot today.
We did.
boys.
We did
did.
cover a lot. We bounced around a little bit, but
Covered a lot of sports. A lot of
Yeah.
Le'Veon Bell too.
Yeah.
yeah, I think there's there's one more.
You want to finish on one?
There's one more out there. Well, there's actually 2, but one's kind of funny. He talks about Apple and how he'll never say he will. Yeah, it's just like it's always hell yeah. But so I don't know. He doesn't know why it always autocorrects. Kind of like when people say, "I'm never trying to say duck you." You know, like why would you? Why would you?
But like, did you grow up thinking that was like the animal duck and not like duck under something? Like I'm ducking you.
Oh, well,
I saw a
maybe-
tweet about that and it really opened my eyes.
Right.
I'm like, you're right. I always was thinking the animal, but like duck under
Yeah.
something is also a real word.
Well,
I'm not saying it makes sense. I'm just saying it like
Yeah,
that's another
right,
way
yeah.
to put it.
That's
I never
interesting,
thought of
yeah.
it.
100%. I will say this one, everyone can, I can say people can relate to. It's just in the sense of just like, like sometimes when you're at the grocery store and, you're getting ready to get in line and you're like, oh, that line's shorter, and someone walks right in front of you. And like, obviously you saw me walking to this line. Like, wait. Well, he said, a lady cut me in line at the store with a box of tampons, ice cream, and wine in her buggy. I wasn't about to mess with that situation.
No.
I agree.
Just can't.
Smarter than he looks. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just can't.
Just hands off.
Why is beyond his years, maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know. He also said cart, and I said buggy.
It's buggy.
It's definitely buggy.
Okay.
Wow, is that a Southern thing?
You say cart?
Yeah, it's a shopping cart.
Yeah, we're going to talk off camera.
It's buggy.
That's
I
what
use,
niche
I
is.
use
What do you
both.
what do you call the thing that you trim grass with?
A lawnmower?
No,
No,
the
Weed trimmer.
handheld.
Weed eater.
Called a trimmer.
or an edger.
One edger's separate, but yeah. What do you call it? Weed eater.
I think I just called it trimmer.
I've heard weed whacker. That's
Weed whacker.
atrocious.
Yeah.
Weed whacker.
Yeah. I
Trimmer.
feel like weed whacker is
Definitely don't
definitely
call
one
it
of
that.
those just
Trim.
like,
I think trimmer is like the legit name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
It is. a
weed
legit
eater is
name.
what, I hear most people say.
Yeah.
Weed whacker I've heard before.
I think buggy is mostly a South thing.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
There's one Midwest thing that we say that no one else in the country says, which is we say pop instead of soda.
Or, well, South, you say Coke.
Say Coke.
That one's crazy, but yes.
So I work with a bunch of older generations, and they call cold drinks.
Oh, man. Good old cold drink.
Cold drink.
They're like,
Yeah.
I need to get me a cold drink, and I'm thinking like, okay,
Water.
you want some ice water or something on ice, but it's soda.
They want a soda.
Yeah, and I'm like, interesting. Never heard that.
Cold drinks. Now, that's okay. I get behind that because
That one's fun.
I love me a good cold beer.
I love a cold beer.
And maybe that's interchangeable. Maybe they say cold drinks because when they want a beer, they say cold one.
Yeah.
Cold one. Give me a cold one.
So
Yeah.
if there's anything else you call it, let us know.
Cold drink.
Yeah.
Cold
I feel like
beer.
it's pop Midwest.
Which
Coke.
is funny though, because
Coke,
my
like,
wife grew up in
halfway.
Chicago and she says soda and she hates that I say pop. So I think it's just like a Michigan thing.
Here's the way I look at it.
Michigan, Ohio.
Okay. First name, last name. So let's say Michael Jordan. To me, it's no, that's not a good one because let's do LeBron James. First name, last name. LeBron James. I don't see people walking around saying James.
True.
James. So to me, it's soda pop.
It is soda pop.
So therefore, it's a soda.
It can be.
Well, that explains.
It's just where you grew up.
It's where you grew up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 100%. Because like whenever someone's like, "I'll take a Coke," and they're like, "It's Pepsi fine," and I'm like, "No," 'cause we won't get into the whole
Yeah.
Coke versus Pepsi debate. But
I also think it's crazy that people like in Alabama say Coke, but it could be anything.
Anything.
That's wild.
yeah. Just Coke.
What do you mean?
Now, if they're like ordering and like if you say Coke, you want a Coke. You
Yeah.
don't want a
Yeah.
freaking Pepsi.
Yes.
yeah,
So do y'all not have Pepsi down in Alabama?
Well, Coke originated in Atlanta, so like
yeah,
flooded the entire market.
makes sense.
So we didn't really have Pepsi. I mean, we had Pepsi, but like way back when, Pepsi just wasn't
Hot take.
super popular.
Costco just switched
It
to
did.
Coke from Pepsi products.
Yes, they did.
Big
Shout
switch.
out.
Big
Way
switch.
to help me renew my annual membership.
Praise the Lord.
PTL. Yeah, it work switched from Coke to Pepsi, and it's been rough for me.
That's tough.
And a lot of people that I work with, but also a lot of people that I work with can absolutely guzzle down some Diet Mountain Dew.
Yeah. The Mountain
Yeah.
Dew, have you ever tried the Mountain Dew Zero?
I've
It's
not.
Fire.
Is it?
Yeah.
No,
It's weird. If they have Coke products, I drink Coke. If they have Pepsi products, I drink Mountain Dew. Which is
if I'm getting a Pepsi product, it's probably
It's
going
probably
to be a Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a Mountain Dew and a
Or if
Miller
they have
Lite
like a-
combo mix, It's like I don't know what it is.
It feels like it's like an energy drink almost.
Yeah. We used to have this thing in college. We called it rocket fuel. Rocket fuel, right? And so it was Mountain Dew, a Red Bull, and tequila.
Love that.
Really got you going. Don't advise at all.
Our gas station was called Rocket Fuel because we were the Rockets.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Shout out Toledo. Shout out. Yeah. But then like some of my favorite like gas stations, like they have energy drink called Rooster Booster.
Never seen it.
No.
Oh,
That's definitely a Texas thing.
love
Or
me a good
Oklahoma.
Rooster Booster. And Oklahoma. Yep. Yep.
A
Good
Rooster
old
Booster.
Rooster Booster. Shout out Quick Trip.
Oh, quick
I
trip.
love a good quick trip.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of-
Roller item.
Mm.
Those will tear your stomach up. Don't eat that on a road trip because
Four Loko?
Four Loko, the
Four
originals. The originals.
I think they got banned.
They did.
Yeah.
I'm kind of on their
Rightfully
side
so.
there.
Yeah.
That probably needed to happen.
Rightfully
Should have
so.
had, yeah.
I can't imagine these days with the amount of alcohol related incidents that happen if you had a drink that actually pumped you with caffeine and alcohol at the same time, not mixing anything.
Yeah.
Because like people drink Red Bull vodkas all the time. That's like the number one drink ordered at bars.
Yeah.
It is?
It's up
It's
there.
got to be right there, top
It's,
three.
it's up there, top three.
Maybe like a
Nice.
vodka soda's number one.
Vodka soda. I was gonna say,
But like vodka Red
water.
Bull's got to be up
Yeah,
there.
it's gotta be. It's gotta be. Up
We used to
there.
have one party a year in college because we were gold and blue, where every guy on the team would get a Four Loko Gold. Just lock ourselves in a house. It was like a bonding experience. It was hell. It was horrible.
Mm.
Those things tasted awful.
Yeah. My first time getting drunk was with I drank a Fort Loco.
Yeah.
A bunch
yeah.
of other stuff after, but that's what got me going that night.
Those are the bad old days.
The bad old days.
Vodka sodas, espresso martinis are up there
Mm,
now.
mhm.
I forgot about those. Those have really taken over the market. And
It's
I
a white
guess-
girl special.
Yeah,
I had
And,
espresso martini with bourbon the other day. It was good.
Mm.
yeah, I love that you can make it with anything. I know that
Yeah.
some people,
My wife does tequila.
yeah, some people you can just. I'm like, wow. But yeah, espresso martinis are up there. Vodka sodas, vodka Red Bull's not up there. They put beer up there, so I guess technically,
I mean,
I did
that's
say
a
order it
given.
at the bar.
Yeah.
I didn't really say liquor. So, yeah. Let us know your go-to
Cocktail.
bar drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if it's unorthodox or not very common. Would love to know. Like I was on this tequila tonic kick for a little bit in 2020, pre-COVID. It's like February.
I'll share.
I didn't go out.
I'll share. I'll stop bringing up my wife so much here, but she has a crazy answer to this, so I'll just give hers. She studied abroad in Rome during college, and
Shout
the
out.
only bar, she was a poor college student, so the only bar she could afford was near her place where she was staying, and they sold tequila shots for $1 and Diet Cokes for $1. And for some reason, it was only those two things that were that cheap. So she started drinking tequila Diet Cokes. This is still her drink to this day.
It is. She
I had to
has let me
fake-
try it, and it's pretty good.
It's better than it sounds, but I did have to fake drink those for a while when I was starting to date her. It was a tough few months.
Yeah.
And I eventually finally told her that I hated them, but
The things we do for love.
Yep.
it worked.
It worked. It worked. That is amazing. Yeah, tequila Diet Coke. Diet Coke, shout out.
Coke Zero or Diet
shout
Coke?
out. See, I've it's one of those taste bud changes. I used to be, hardcore DC only. Actually had a Diet Coke pledge when I was in college. Literally, I would send him a picture of, if y'all remember that meme of that one girl with like the long neck and she did this. I would just send him a picture of that, and within a couple minutes, I had a Diet Coke. It was the most awesome thing in the world. We also had a fountain machine at the house,
awesome.
so it was quite easy for him to get those to me. But yeah, and now I will mess up a Coke Zero.
Oh,
If I had one right now, I'd be sucking it down.
Well, I'm lately I've been on a Dr. Pepper Zero.
Dr. Pepper's good.
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper is good. Dr. Pepper Zero is also really good too.
All 32
A
flavors.
Diet Dr. P.
It's still the better of the diets, in my opinion.
Yeah. But Coke Zero, elite.
It's top tier.
Now they got, but then like, they're Diet Cherry Coke. They got
Orange.
Coke Zero Orange, Coke Zero Cherry.
They did a Coke Zero Oreo at one point.
No.
I'm out.
I'm out.
I tried it. I definitely tried it.
I remember the Coke Black? Came out like 06. It was Coke. It may have just came out down south, but it was literally a black bottle.
Sounds kind of
Coke
racist.
Black.
It does sound.
It does sound
Coke
racist.
Black. And it was like Coke and coffee.
It was probably only.
They could have
which-
worded that a lot better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which
Actually, I remember that now.
yeah.
It was like,
I
06, 07 maybe.
I make those quite often.
Yeah.
Like I'll put like some of our leftover coffee out of our coffee maker, left over in the morning whenever there is extra. I'll pour a little bit in my Coke Zero, just for a little extra boost.
Let's try it.
There's a coffee shop that actually had a coffee Coke.
Coffee Coke, yeah.
It's
a thing.
And it was pretty good.
Coffee soda's a thing.
Wasn't that Barista Parlor?
Yes.
Shout out Barista Parlor, also on Charlotte.
Should we just move the pod to Charlotte?
Ooh, that'd be a good.
Any business on Charlotte that is willing to host us, we will
We can just do it on the sidewalk.
talk about it.
We'd have some,
We'd
we'd
go
have some
viral.
special guests if we did on the sidewalk.
If we did on the sidewalk, we'd go back to week one about who I wanted to be. And we actually probably could get a better insight on how
We could
their
ask
minds
him.
work.
Yeah.
He could probably give us first-hand experience. Might
Yeah.
be his friend may come with him.
Yeah.
His imaginary
enemy?
one? Yeah. Yeah.
Do you
The one
think
he was
that guy
arguing-
had an imaginary friend growing up?
who he was arguing with?
I think he does.
he
I think he
does.
does
Yeah, he
today.
still does.
I know
That's
he
who
does
was
today,
arguing
but
with.
do you think he's always had them?
Yeah, he was probably like, yeah, when we were younger, you didn't do like that. You weren't acting like this. You're different now. Nashville changed you. Crack changed you. Yeah.
Which it did.
It did. Don't do drugs. Stay in school. And obey your parents. That's for our younger listeners.
Amen.
And adult listeners. Still obey your parents and still don't do drugs. You don't have to stay in
Stays
school.
true.
But, don't stay in school, but like keep a job.
Yeah.
Do that.
Yep.
Awesome. Well,
Well,
I think we covered a good amount today. I think coming from talking football, talking Le'Veon Bell tweets, Twitter as a whole, hot takes on dominoes,
yeah.
which I'm still, battling internally. But
Still have to discuss
Same.
that. but
Come
yeah.
at me. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, do not attack us, please. We are
You
just
can attack me. A little bullying goes a long way.
Little bullying goes a long way. There's something else that we covered. That is, if you take anything away from this episode, it is okay to be a good bully.
A good bully.
Emphasis on the good. Well, as we wrap up another episode, another week in the books. Next week we get to chat right before college football starts. So
Oh, baby.
Load it
get
up.
excited, and then we get into football season. So then we have super content. So who knows how long we may be here, but we'll try to keep it at an hour for you guys because I know that most of you all can't pay attention for longer than an hour. At least I know I can't.
Mhm.
Maybe I'm just speaking for myself, especially when it comes to podcast. But yeah, stay chitty, and we'll see y'all next week. Peace out, chitheads.